So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
It's Rashford! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared away. Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is out of play. And it's Sneijder. And here's Messi. Now it's Villa. Still goalless at the moment. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Great position here. Mateus. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gently done. Now it's Lewandowski. Kukçu running with the ball. Sneijder. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Rafinha.
There they go, hunting again.
Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Kukçu. Azar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. This is their second corner of the game. Punched away. And it's Sneijder. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Sneijder. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. He's got away. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafinha. Kukçu. Azar. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafinha. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Coming on to replace him is...
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he was quick to react. Shifted upfield. Wriggles his way through. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Rashford. Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10. Rashford.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
5,
sides, in fact.
Ronald Araujo.
So the first goal
Coming on
of the
field.
game.
Look,
Number
experienced
7,
voices need to be
Griezmann.
heard now, along
Number
with
25,
good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Substitution in progress.
This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider! They want to be quick to recover this. And he lines up a... He's got tall! He will be livid with himself. Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run
Substitution
and
for
not get
Manchester
picked out.
United. Number 11. Hazard.
And just to confirm that
Coming
the
on the
referee
field
did issue
is
a yellow card for
number
that earlier
21,
incident.
Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Chouameni spots it and intercepts. I think we're just about done here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Chance! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Request for support for our World
Your
Charity
reflections
Fund.
then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most like...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the...
Oh, what has happened here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That pass has been well intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a fire. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Xabi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
No, it's come to nothing. Rashford is herring after that one. Always onto this. And this is Bale, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Kagawa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Now, who's going to be first to this? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Sneijder. And he cuts out the supply. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! It's hit the crossbar. That is special! Gareth Bale!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Italy and there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Manchester United, number
And
23.
we're underway again.
Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chu makes the interception. Belletti knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. He gets big. It's there. Manchester United are back on level terms. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
It's Bale! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Rashford.
We have
Number
got changes
5,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number
Italy get
14,
themselves into the lead.
Chu. Coming on the field.
Hazard.
Number 7, Griezmann. Number 25,
Well timed, excellent
Franz
interception.
Beckenbauer. Number 15,
Manchester United really are going for it here,
Substitution in
Peter.
progress.
Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
78 minutes is...
And a trademark
Number
move
7,
ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Batistuta!
replace him is...
Call at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Italy are looking to go forward now. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Crunching tackle. And it's Bellingham. But he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Owen. Oh, some tackle that.
6 added minutes
Now it's
has been
Griezmann.
indicated.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's an excellent interception. That's tidy. Bellingham. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Xavi Alonso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Owen. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player.
Ah, he's given it away! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. It's a throw-in. And it's Hazard. And this is Torres. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. That's an imaginative pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Hazard, closing in on goal. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Doué, and there's the shot! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Doué has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Still goalless at the moment. Sneijder. Some really good ball movement. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Torres. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Torres. Rashford. He has a look up. It's Rashford! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Very nicely done. Good spot that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Schneider.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a shade optimistic. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Rashford coming on to replace
And the action
him
is back on the way.
Number 7, Griezmann.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi! Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's having a go! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Oh, what has happened here? Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. It's Schneider! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Doué has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Doué aimed beyond the defence. Doué is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass is just off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Shot at goal!
substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 6.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Schneider. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi gets into a good position. And here's Torres. And Torres! Neither side yet able to find the net. Ball's gone out of play. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nedved engages and forces him off the ball. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
He's going for goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Turan. And it's Messi. Well, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. Driving forward.
Oh, really well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. He's had a shot. Oh, what? And one more try. And it's there. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kukçu deals with that comfortably. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race, and he's following up! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kukçu. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Hazard. Cantona. Neymar. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Rashford. Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this? Strokes it back. Turan. Messi in acres of space out wide. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. And there's the shot! He's kept it out just.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cruyff trying to keep... Right card! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Into the last 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Schneider. Deep cross. He gets big! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the number on the board is 3. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Otto. Oh, important interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, uses feet, nobody comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Uruguay against Manchester United.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Uruguay have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Luis Suarez. That's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Darwin. Distributed tidily.